The colonization of India by the British occurred over a long period and was shaped by various factors, including trade, military conflicts, and political maneuvering. Here's a more detailed narrative. Early European trade. In the 17th century, European powers, including the British, sought to establish trading relationships in the lucrative markets of Asia. The British East India Company, chartered in 1600, was granted a monopoly on English trade with the East Indies. Trading posts. The British initially set up trading posts along the coast of India, where they engaged in commerce primarily in spices, textiles, and other goods. Conflict with other European powers. European nations, including the British, were involved in conflicts with each other for supremacy in trade and influence in India. The French and British, in particular, were rivals during the 18th century. Battle of Plassey, 1757. A pivotal moment occurred in 1757 when Robert Clive, a British officer of the East India Company, defeated the Nawab of Bengal at the Battle of Plassey. This victory established British dominance in Bengal. Treaty of Allahabad, 1765. Following the Battle of Buxar in 1764, the Treaty of Allahabad was signed. The British gained the Diwani rights, allowing them to collect revenue in Bengal, Bihar, and Orissa. This marked a significant step toward British political control. Expansion and annexation. Over the years, the British East India Company expanded its territories through annexations and treaties with Indian rulers. The process involved both military conquests and political diplomacy. Sepoy Mutiny, 1857 to 1858. The Indian Mutiny, also known as the Sepoy Mutiny or the First War of Indian Independence, was a widespread rebellion against British rule. While it ultimately failed, it led to the end of the rule by the British East India Company. In 1858, the British Crown assumed direct control over India. Formation of the British Raj. With the establishment of direct control, India became a crown colony, and the term British Raj was used to describe British rule over the Indian subcontinent. Struggle for independence. In the early 20th century, the Indian independence movement gained momentum. Figures like Mahatma Gandhi led campaigns of nonviolent civil disobedience against British rule. Independence and Partition, 1947. After World War II, the British government, weakened economically and facing global pressure for decolonization, decided to leave India. In 1947, India gained independence, and the country was partitioned into two independent nations, India and Pakistan. The story of how India came under British rule is complex, involving a combination of economic interests, military conflicts, political developments, and the eventual rise of nationalist movements leading to independence.